Welcome in, you guys. All right, it is Sunday, June the 22nd. It is 12:40 as I'm doing this reading. Planetary hour of Jupiter. Looks like today in transits we have the moon ingressing into Gemini, 10:58 p.m. Quite a bit going on in transits. Venus in Taurus with a semi-square over to Saturn in Aries. There's that Mars in Virgo with a sextile over to Jupiter in the sign of Cancer. We have the Sun in Cancer with a square over to Saturn in Aries. Venus in Taurus with a semi-square over to Neptune in Aries. Lots of semi-squares today. All right, with the transits with the moon. So the moon in Taurus with a semi-square over to the Sun in Cancer. The conjunction of the moon in Taurus with Venus in Taurus. Semi-squares with Saturn and Neptune in Aries, Jupiter in Cancer. And then it looks like we start seeing some sextiles with the North Node in Pisces. Sextile to Mercury in Cancer. Semi-sextile to Chiron in Aries. And then the conjunction with Uranus in Taurus. All right, so it looks like a little bit of everything is happening on today. All right, some squares, lots of tension, some slight tension. There is some harmony here. And then the conjunctions are bringing some sort of unity, specifically with Venus's energy and Uranus, both in the sign of Taurus with the moon. All right. Looks like the rest of this week, it doesn't look too bad. We are seeing a lot of sextiles. All right. Looks like things start getting a little bit more tense right when we see that new moon take place in Cancer on the 25th. All right. So right now we are with the Sun in Cancer at 1 degree and 30 minutes. Heading towards the 2nd degree, a man suspended over a vast level place. Expanded perception. Settled into a secure situation, the mind is better able to expand its reach to see things from a higher perspective. A mind that flutters about between this and that is not sufficiently stable to center itself upon higher realities. But when a clear determination is made, the possibility to see the bigger picture is found. In the state of elevated consciousness, we can see ourselves in the wider context as an integral part of the whole. All right, and then we've got the moon in Taurus at 24 degrees, a mounted Indian with scalp locks. Speaks about channeled aggression. Says during early stages of development, it remains crucial to establish identity of self and of tribe by fighting for it if needed. One side of human nature that needs to be channeled properly instead of being denied is the natural aggressiveness and potential for violence that can arise when survival is in doubt. Those who are foreign to each other are often fearful and feel threatened by the other. It is a fact of life that must be faced. It is not at all unusual for this spillover or for it to spill over into competitiveness within our own tribe. Welcome in, Javier. All right. So that's where we are currently right now. 23 degrees with that moon in Taurus. It looks like we've already passed over the sextile over to the North Node in Pisces. And then the following transit that's going to take place here is the sextile to Mercury in Cancer. And then we'll also see the conjunction with Uranus and Taurus. Okay. I'm probably going to start with chakras this morning. I have all decks out here. Oracle of the Radiant Sun, Tea Leaf, Kipper. And I also have the Answer Oracle here. All right, let's get into it. Welcome in, you guys, whoever is here. All right. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring out in this energy today. A little bit of a challenging morning, but blessed is what we're going to call it, blessed. Okay. So dreams here. Messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. All right, dream state could be showing you some sort of synchronicities at this time. Okay. That is a third eye energy. Could be expanding. I'm seeing, that's interesting. I've never saw that before. Like a white jasmine flower in the middle. Okay. I see an eye. Moon cycles could be of significance as well. As we're getting closer and closer, we're raining down, getting ready for that new moon in Cancer. All about home and family and inner healing. All right, there's this energy of faith here. Hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. All right, so those that are receiving messages in their dreams, there's signs, and you're being guided here to continue to have hope. All right, and the support for miracles to come through is all in connection to your spirituality. Okay, I see numbers 39 and 48 as well. All right, so the 3rd and 9th house could be of significance. The 4th and the 8th house could be of significance. All right, communication coming through, heavily connected to spirituality, the home, as well as inheritances coming in. Okay. And then sexuality is here as well with the number 13. Openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. Sound is at the bottom of the deck. Music, silence, rhythm, and vibration. All right. So I don't know if you are in this energy of sexuality, and it kind of brings in the vibration, all right, of sound. Could be something about music too. That's what I feel. Music. All right. Let's get into it. Who's here? Angel. Welcome in. It's like, hey, hey, hey. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. All right. I see none of my moderators are here just yet. All right. So for those that are checking in, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification so you guys see when I jump on. Okay. Tap into dreams. What's happening with the dream seat? What are the messages that are coming through? The symbols that you're seeing? How are your angels and your spirit guides guiding you at this time? Okay. The 2 of Pentacles and the Hierophant here. All right. That's funny. Heavy Taurus energy overall with the Hierophant, and where the moon is right now, it's exalted. It looks like you have control of what's surrounding you at this time. All right. Taurus's energy is pretty much stability. It is an earth sign. Okay. It speaks of finances. All right. It speaks about beauty, creativity, possessions. And it looks like you have some sort of control right here. All right. The 2 of Pentacles could be asking for you to focus on saving, balancing the budget. It could be that emotionally you're dealing with rocky situations, but it's being handled. Okay. I have the 7 of Cups out here, which is a Venus and Scorpio energy. So again, Venus and Scorpio at its detriment. There could be some sort of deep emotional feelings that you could be dealing with at this time as well. Okay, so watch out for in your dream state if there's some sort of, I feel like, illusion. 7 of Cups could just be you're overthinking things. All right, you could have many options with something at this time. And then I see the King of Swords and the 3 of Swords. All right, so there's a heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Something about heartbreak, separation, loss. All right, but it also speaks about Saturn and Libra is the energy of devotion. Okay. I see numbers 2, 3, and 7. All right. Could be 25, could be of significance. 73, 37. All right. 3 and 7 comes up to 10, which is the energy of a completion. And the Ace of Cups. I don't feel that you're losing out on anything. For whatever reason, it's leading you directly into faith. All right. So if it's faith that you have in love, that's great. All right. It could be challenging right now with the energy of your mind state with the King of Swords being here. Something needs your concentration. All right. In order for you to remain in control when things get difficult. So that's what we're seeing with this moon and Uranus conjunction today. Uranus causes chaos and it causes changes. But I feel like you need to kind of go with the flow here. All right. And get yourself out of this energy of whatever the illusion may be. All right. Let's look into hope and faith here with having support, miracles coming through, and the energy of spirituality. Welcome in, you guys. The Devil. Ooh. Looks like there's an energy trying to work against you. Could be enemies. All right. I don't know. What is this? Why is the Devil here? The Moon. Hidden enemies. That's what this is. All right. Hidden enemies want you to walk away from what you have hope and faith in. I'm feeling Star card energy. Okay. So you could be in the spotlight at this time. Six of Wands, absolutely. All right, so your hidden enemies are trying to work against you. So you have to continue to have faith that everything is working out here. Miracles are coming through. At least it looks like even if you have hidden enemies working against you, you're being put in the spotlight. All right, so it looks like God will put you on the pedestal. All right, if you deserve what it is that you're getting here, it looks like your enemies are not too happy. All right, it's the faith that you have in God and how you're receiving some sort of support here. Okay, Four of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, wow, and the Seven of Wands. It looks like you have a heavy protection around you at this time, leading you directly to where your destiny is meant to take you here. Okay, Four of Pentacles could be this energy of the Sun in Capricorn. All right, it speaks about you remaining determined to achieve and or accomplish a specific goal in connection to what's fated to come in for you. All right, and it looks like with the Seven of Wands, you're either being defended here and or protected. I like that. All right, let's see what's going on. There may be someone wanting to hold you back from your destiny as well with this Four of Pentacles. All right, so holding back could be of significance, as well as, holding back and trying to protect yourself from others. So it goes from the Six to the Seven of Wands. Typically, if you're having some sort of victory or success, you want to see if this is actually worth you holding on to something. And Nine of Cups down at the bottom of the deck, it happens to be that this is your wish fulfillment. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, something that you want to continue to invest in. Looks like hope and faith takes you a long way, huh? That's what it looks like. A long way away from your enemies. Look at that, the Nine of Cups. Again, having faith in your spirituality. This is a Jupiter and Pisces energy. Really good. Ace of Wands. You continue to move forward with lots of success, lots of opportunities coming to you, brand new beginnings, and walking away from things that no longer serve you. Okay. Eight of Cups is like a emotional withdrawal. An emotional withdrawal. All right, so why is sexuality here then? All right, there's this energy of you being in your beauty, honoring your own self. Sensuality or sexuality doesn't necessarily mean that you're being intimate with someone. It could just be that you love on yourself. You're open with yourself. You're in the energy of this sharing and receiving. All right. I see the Page of Cups, so there is love that's being expressed here. The Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords. There's the need for rest as well. Okay, lots of rest. The Fool card and the Eight of Pentacles. It looks like your new beginning is going to start off with you putting in some sort of hard work, mastering the skill. All right, focusing your energy elsewhere, and it looks like you need to be well rested for this. You're in the period of healing as well with this Page of Cups and this Four of Swords. The Emperor is here. There could be a father figure involved. All right, definitely a father figure with the Six of Cups coming out. It looks like some sort of situation from the past. All right, dream state could be of significance as it's coming out over here with some sort of illusion and remaining concentrated and not so much on the separation. It's like expressing the energy of love. All right, so I do see some sort of stress or fear, okay, coming through the dream state when it comes with a father figure here. Could involve children, something about it. All right, let's see what's going on. The Empress and the Emperor. I feel like you belong with this person. All right, you guys could be married, long-term relationship, that type of thing. All right, it looks like you are going after happiness in this new beginning. All right, and whatever and or whoever is trying to burden you and your energy is what seems to be coming through in the connection to your faith and why there could be hidden enemies working against you. Okay, it looks like you're just planning for a brand new beginning here. No fears is what I feel. All right, yeah. Five of Pentacles, it could be that you're going through hardship right now, limited on resources, but you remain determined, strong, and courageous and brave to be able to move forward. All right, let's get past this energy. Let's jump into this sound at the bottom of the deck, and where we're looking here at music being significant. So I don't know if songs, all right, vibrations, the energy of rhythm around you could keep you in a better space and where you can continue focusing in on healing. but that's what I'm seeing here. Right behind sound, we have emotional balance. All right, so it happens to be where your emotions are involved here. And I've seen that coming through with that Ace of Cups. All right, so far we saw the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, which again, there's still love there. There's still passion there. But it looks like hidden enemies are not too happy that you are still having your wins, okay? Ace of Swords, yeah, music is going to be of significance. This is the energy of sound, okay? It could be some sort of type of communication coming through. So far what we have not seen is we saw the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. We're missing the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe it has to be that your challenges overall are taking place with resources or stability, home, family, career, whatever it may be. All right, but challenges happen every day. These are things that you have to face. All right, why is communication coming through sound of significance here? I did just see the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck when I pulled that card. So it has something to do with your subconscious state and you receiving messages there, okay? So again, through the dream state, you're receiving your messages. What's going on? The King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. The truth is your stability here could be turning specifically in your favor for the better. Eight of Wands. You might be receiving some sort of news about this. Yes, with the Sun card. It looks like it's happening fairly quickly. All right, the Knight of Swords is a very fast moving energy here. All right, so the King of Pentacles, it looks like the truth is you have whatever it is that you need. So if you feel that there is stress, anxiety, separation, heartbreak, loss, all of that, remove from your situation so that you can remain emotionally balanced. I feel like meditation music could be overall significant here. All right, the Hermit, take time for yourself, do some sort of reflection work. Okay. It looks like your guides are sending you messages overall. So pay attention to sounds in anything. It could be animals. It could be in music. It could be things that you hear other people talk about. All right. Signs and synchronicities are coming through all over. I'm seeing the Five of Wands and there's the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So somebody here is dealing with some sort of challenges when it comes to resources, to stability, home, family, career. All right. Let's see what that message is all about. You can't always have it, 100% your way. Interesting. Angela, welcome in, sweetie. The Knight of Swords is back here with the Ace of Wands. Okay. So something about here, passion, desire, something's meant to come to an end with your lover so that you can focus on Three of Pentacles, your work, or whoever it is that you're supposed to be collaborating with. Are you collaborating with a Gemini is the question here. Yes. Ten of Cups again. For whatever reason, something and or someone is trying to control, slow you down. There could be like some sort of delay or something. And again, it has something to do with your emotional balance, your stability, and your emotional state. You're too intelligent for this. I have intelligence at the bottom of the deck as well behind that card. I feel like you kind of know which ways you need to move past something. All right. If something seems stressful, we've just seen all the aces come out. Just understand that whatever is meant to come your way, it will. Okay. Try not to fear or become depressed or have anxiety about situations that you can't control is what I feel. All right. Let's move on from this energy. So far I've saw the heart chakra, the crown chakra, the throat chakra. What else did we see here? I see sacral chakra as well as the third eye. Okay. So I don't see solar plexus, roots. Those are the only two I don't see. Okay, let's move on. Let's get into Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Are you resonating? That's awesome. Amazing. So today with the sextile to the North Node in Pisces, obviously if it has anything to do with your destiny and whatever's fated, everything looks like it's going to work out as it should with lots of harmony, compatibility. Okay. Let's see what's going on. What does Spirit want us to see here? Seduction is here. Intuition is here. Protection is here. Egotism is here. All right, acquisition, assertion, risk, drama. Interesting. So seduction just meaning you can kind of sense what another person wants, all right, through the energy of your intuition, all right. It looks like you're being protected here from some sort of egotism, all right. So the Mars in Leo energy would have been that Seven of Wands, and where we see you are being protected here. There is lots of resources that are available overall with the Sun in Taurus. I see the Sun in Aries. You're continuing to remain assertive here. It could feel like you're taking a risk because of all the drama that's coming through. Okay. Let's see what else. I see 4th and 12th houses, water energy here. I see the first house here 3 times. Okay. So this has a lot to do with yourself. And the 5th house here is twice. The 5th house is here twice. Why can't I speak right? Mercury retrograde is coming up. All right. 5th house here is twice. Coming out with Mercury as well as Mars. So the communication coming through overall, just remain assertive. I'm seeing coral. Yeah, I feel like someone is in this energy trying to create a fight. All right, trying to overcome something when it has to do with the home or family or some sort of inner feelings. All right, it could just be that you're continuing to move forward positively. I don't see you failing anywhere. It's just a matter of you realizing exactly what your emotions are telling you. You're listening to your intuition and protecting your energy from whatever seems to be the drama. Because I see egotism, drama, as well as corals. I don't like it. Okay, it could be what's being communicated or some sort of trickery happening in the energy with Mercury being here with Mars. Okay, Mars is in the sign of Virgo. Obviously, we spoke about that before and where it was causing a lot of criticism. All right, possibly people having input on what path you're going down or just wanting to see you fail, okay? We don't want that energy in our vibe. Let's see what else. Negotiations could be taking place at this time. Mercury and Taurus, there could be some sort of resistance. All right, Jupiter in Libra's energy, technically in tarot, is that 4 of Swords energy. So if you're resting, healing, focusing more so on recuperating your energy, okay, and it could be mental because it's Libra. It could also be affecting relationships. All right, but Mercury and Taurus is that 5 of Pentacles. We're looking at healing and overcoming the sense of not having enough. Okay, it's coming through as you're going through hardship. You're receiving some sort of resistance right now up until something is negotiated. All right, it could happen to be that if you're trying to start up a business at this time, something has to take place here in order for you to receive whatever it is that you want to come into alignment. It could be with a specific contract. I don't know if you're doing any work in the media, if it's transportation, if it's travels that you have going on at this time, but that all has to do with Mercurian energy. All right, let's see what else. Generosity, it could be that whatever you're doing for work, you're doing something out of generosity. So I would imagine that your blessings are coming through from the divine, okay? Because you're being told here to teach other people, to teach children, to teach those that have no knowledge about whatever it is that you're doing here, okay? And you're doing something innovative. So it may be that your path doesn't look like someone else's path. All right, and people may not understand why things are coming through for you. I see a lot of fixed energy so far. I see 2nd house, 5th house, 11th house. 8th house is not here just yet, but I felt it earlier because it has a lot to do with whatever inheritances are coming your way. All right, so right now it looks like here you're dealing with some sort of opposition, you're dealing with some sort of quarrels, but just understand that you are being provided for. As long as you're not putting out a mask to the world, you just kind of have to remain assertive in the direction that you choose to go. And I feel like you are truly intuitively protected. All right, yeah, I feel like you're dominating the scene here with Mars and Sag. You're not meant to force your ideals onto other people. People may not understand the path that you're on at this time, and that's okay. It's not for them to understand because it may not be a path for them. All right, but if you guys are watching, just continue pushing forward. If you're dealing with adversity, all right, you will be blessed. All right, in front of the eyes of your enemies is what it looks like. And I truly feel that. All right, the moon in Scorpio here, which is truly at its fall. It could be that there's a lot of jealousy, envy, a lot of deep emotional feelings here, but it also speaks about inheritances coming your way. I like this. Okay. We have Saturn in Sagittarius, which is the Ten of Wands in tarot. So it could be that you're carrying a heavy responsibility. It could feel like a burden. It could feel like things are heavy on you at this time, but you're doing something to fulfillment in the eyes of spirituality, the ninth house. All right. So you have some sort of knowledge. You are meant to be aligned with teaching others. Okay. You could have associations to foreign people as well, or this is who you're communicating with. All right. Saturn energy just means that you are, pretty much a hard worker. You're determined, you're ambitious. All right. And it's meant for you to do what it is that you're doing here. Impulsiveness, Mars in Aries. All right. It looks like this horseshoe brings you in a sense of lots of abundance, blessings, good luck. Okay. So whatever it is, keep on pushing, keep doing your thing. Yeah. Again, when you're working for God, nothing can stop you with the sun in Sag. Okay. Sagittarius is ninth house. It has to do with your beliefs. It has to do with, you know, the philosophy that you live by, the knowledge that you're gaining, how you're being pretty much an inspiration for other people, spreading the knowledge of, or the word of God. Okay. You're doing this for charity work. And once again, you will be receiving your blessings. There's some sort of speculation happening around here with Jupiter and Cancer's energy. All right. About you starting up a business. You're doing something in isolation. It's kind of giving me hermit mode energy. All right. And whatever the speculation is, just know that you're very much appreciated in your community is what I want to say. Your blessings will never stop. You see that cornucopia? It is full. Okay. So the fifth house, this could just be a hobby that you have. All right. Nothing can stop you. I feel like you're going to be receiving messages as well. And here's this energy of Jupiter in Capricorn. You are associated to someone that has a position of authority, that has given you the ability, all right, to take control of the word that you're spreading here. It looks like you're working with the right hand of God. That's what it feels like. Okay. Let's see. Why is this all happening? Let's get into tea leaf. Welcome in, you guys. Tiff, welcome in. Brenda, welcome in. I'm sorry. Lee Rag, welcome in. I didn't see you guys here. I'm like all in my head. Steph, welcome in. Chance, welcome in. All right, you guys. Let's get into this. So again, there could be some sort of aggression happening in the energy with this Taurus at the 24th degree at this time. Period of prosperity and abundance. All right. So your bread, I feel like you okay for right now. Okay. Could be eating a lot of bread at this time. That's interesting. All right. It says money will be coming to you with coins. All right. So no worries. Just continue focusing on your path here. July could be of significance. So by next month, it looks like your money starts picking up. You start seeing more of the energy of abundance coming your way. All right. Money coming your way. Caterpillar. It says things will not always be this way. A big change is coming. All right. So the caterpillar normally transforms into the butterfly. And we already know that a butterfly has a lot to do with your transformation. Okay. So this is what's happening. Things are transforming around you in order to align you with your destined path. Okay. There's a fair woman here. I feel like overall when I see this fair woman, it could be that things are coming into balance overall. Okay. And the ring. It says a marriage will take place, whether this be romantically and or in business. At the bottom of the deck, you will be receiving a gift. All right. So everything coming out so far seems positive. Now I can kind of see why your hidden enemies are coming after you. Okay. Someone here may want to see you fail, but you remaining in positivity is aligning you with whatever it is that you need and or what is significant to come your way. Nobody can stop that. Let's see what else comes out on this side of the deck here. All right, so your career, you could be aligning with your career at this time. Heavily focused on where you're supposed to be. Let's see what's going on. And then we also have your angels. Wow. All right, so you're being spiritually guided here, protected from harm. All right, so if you're in situations where you think you're going to fail and you are removed from that situation and you're placed elsewhere, it's because that was supposed to be on your path. All right, sunrise is here as well. So you have new creative ideas, new ventures, fresh starts coming through. Wow, this is so positive, you guys. I mean, geez. Prosperity, abundance, money coming towards you in July. Leo and or Virgo season being of significance. We're looking at 5th house, 6th house energy here. If it has anything to do with your hobbies, what you do for work, how you're of service to other people, all right, your health could be significant here. You're receiving gifts, you're being protected, you got new opportunities coming your way, a marriage is taking place here, you got new creative ideas coming through heavily in August. From July to August just flew out the deck. All right, so Leo, Virgo seasons significant. All right, be careful, don't take any risks. I feel like you need to stay on path, continue focusing on what you've been doing, don't stop. All right, again, you should be hungry for whatever it is that you're going after, because you obviously have people coming for you. All right, Bear, it says danger, especially in money matters. So if you're focusing on the resources and it's coming to you now, start focusing on saving. That's what that Two of Pentacles is all about. It's like you have to juggle. All right, start balancing the budget, whatever it may be. All right, there's a new home coming through here, a new attitude. Okay, let's see what's coming through. So July and August for a new home coming in for you. All right, guaranteed success. You're the star out here. I like this energy. Big deal. Big deal. All right, and it looks like involvement with the law is coming out. So you could be dealing with a legal case here. But it looks like you're having so much success when it comes to this legal case. All right. And we have December here. So there's something about Sagittarius and or Capricorn. You have lots of success. If you've been involved with some sort of legal case, you're looking like everything's going to be okay. All right. For whatever reason, you may have been in this energy dissatisfied with your life. You may have been dealing with some challenges. All right. But I feel like Spirit is testing you on how you're going to overcome this situation overall. All right. And if you've been going through the worst of it all, it looks like things aren't always going to be this way. A big change is going to come. All right. Big changes are coming. All right, so let's pull one on period of prosperity and abundance in connection to the money that's coming your way. All right, the Death card. You've gone through some sort of transformation. You could have had some sort of ending support coming in specifically from a Scorpio. The Queen of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. It looks like your intuition has been telling you that you have everything that you need. The Nine of Cups means... the Nine of Pentacles means that's the money that's being provided to you right now. That's coming your way so that you can move forward independently, free, all right, from any drama. It looks like whatever's ending with the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities are coming your way, okay? Everything aligns as it should when it should. So July being of significance with that brand new beginning. It looks like it's just kind of like right around the corner. You could have to wait a little bit here with the Three of Wands energy, patiently waiting for changes to come through so that you can progress and continue moving forward. All right, that is a Sun and Aries energy, and I'm also seeing it next to the Death card, which is Scorpio. So there's a heavy Mars energy here. All right, with Aries and Scorpio both being ruled by Mars, and Mars currently being in the sign of Virgo. So again, I feel like you've been dealing with so much criticism here. Yeah, a lot of adversity is what you've been dealing with. All right, and it looks like you're handling yourself pretty well because everything here looks successful for you. You got, again, protection, new beginnings. Just be careful that you're not taking any risks. Who's this fair woman? Because it looks like a new person surrounding you at this time. Who is this fair woman in connection to this new marriage, this new romantic start or business here? Someone could have blonde hair. All right, Ten of Cups. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled in connection here. This could be you as the fair woman. This could be someone that you're running into that's going to continue to keep you on the path to remaining happy. All right, Ace of Cups. I love it. This is the new person coming in. Very assertive, coming in hot. All right, let's see. Let's see career and spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Brenda, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you all hit the like button for me, please. Are you committed to someone in marriage? It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, and or a Pisces in connection to your career. All right, so if it's a water sign, I might be talking to an air sign. All right. Specifically Aquarius, your money, your work, and or your career, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy are all connected to the second, the 2nd, the 6th, and the 10th houses. Okay, spiritual guidance. Let's see. Ten of Wands. Again, that's what I feel like you're doing in fulfillment here. All right. Spirit wants you to get ready. You might be becoming your own boss. All right. You might be putting in a lot of hard work for the boss. Okay. Or you might be putting in a lot of hard work in order for you to continue starting up your business. Did I not just call Aquarius's energy out? Here's the Star card. Okay. Tower. Big change. All right. Major change. Something is being disrupted here in order for you to come into alignment. I spoke about Scorpio's energy. Scorpio's energy for Aquarius is going to be the 10th house. It has all to do with your career. You could be your own boss. Okay. You're doing something to fulfillment here. Again, this is Saturn and Sag. Saturn rules that 10th house. Sagittarius for Aquarius is sitting in Aquarius's house. All right. So if you are meant to be a humanitarian, spreading the word of God, all right, putting out that wisdom to the collective, this is part of your new creative idea. This is your fresh start. It could be taking off either in July and or August, but be careful not to take any risks. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Continue to stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish here. That's the Sun in Capricorn energy. I feel like your spot is solidified. You may be very creative. You may be open to being a public speaker here with these two energies of the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. You may be coming into collaboration with someone here, and where starting up this business is going to be of significance with partnering with this person. All right. Let's see what else. Why are you being asked to not take a risk here? I feel like it's because there's a lot of danger in your money matters and concerning a new home, but there's a lot of guaranteed success with whatever that legal thing is with that Sag and or Capricorn with the December energy coming out. All right, so Sag and Capricorn energy, 9th house, 10th house, that's what I'm getting. It could be that you're in connection to a spiritual community where you're seen as a leader. You're supposed to be guiding others on their path, all right, being an inspiration to others, teaching others. All right, so don't take any risk at this time. I'm seeing the Six of Wands. That's exactly what's happening here. All right, because people know you, you're seen, you're publicly in the spotlight pretty much. Okay, you're meant to be an example to others. Don't allow people to take you off that path. All right, again, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups. You're supposed to be teaching about love, about opening up the heart space here. Okay, teaching of spirituality. Why are you being told to pay attention, all right, with your financial matters? I feel like you have something going on with the home environment. New home, new attitude is what's here. All right, show me the Bear. The Nine of Pentacles. You have everything that you need, okay, as of right now. Nine of Pentacles says that you're reaping the rewards of your labor, okay? But be careful that you're not leaving yourself stuck in poverty, okay? So if you're looking into going towards building your own business, in which we saw Mercury and Taurus, I said, was the Five of Pentacles, this could be a challenge for you, okay? It could be a major challenge for you. The Queen of Wands, the Nine of Wands, exactly. All right, things could be hard. I see the Queen of Wands. You could be very creative, all right, very charismatic, but it looks like it's not going to be an easy road with the Nine of Wands. You have to have a lot of spiritual strength here. All right, and being able to get past seeing that you don't have everything you need. It's probably not the best time to start your own business, but it looks like you're going for it. All right, you're remaining concentrated here with the King of Swords. You could be dealing, again, with some sort of restriction if you are dealing with a legal case with the law. All right, Seven of Pentacles. It looks like you're already invested. You're going to continue to patiently wait until things break through for you. All right, let's see. What's this new home, new attitude energy here with the Broom? The Four of Cups. You might be discontent right now what things look like. Maybe someone refused an offer, okay? Maybe someone rejected you. It looks like it was done maliciously with the Five of Swords here. You weren't meant to be wherever it was supposed to be where you were going, okay? That's what it looks like. You're an Empress. You deserve better. Okay, something here about you reconnecting with a mother figure here, all right, with the Empress. Someone from the past, okay? Let's see what this is all about. There's someone that is using magic against you. This could be, this is not for everybody, but I'm going to say this message because this is what I feel. That Five of Swords is the Venus and Aquarius energy. Someone wants you detached and or living separate from the person that you were involved with in love. okay? Whoever this mother figure is could be utilizing, as being a hidden enemy, some sort of manipulation in your energy, okay? So be careful that you're not dealing with spell work. This is going to be coming through right now, okay, with in your dream state. And there's something here again about that Jupiter and Libra energy. Something was meant to be negotiated and it looks like it didn't work out well. Absolutely not. Somebody was in the energy of greed here, could have been trying to remain in control, could have been more so in their ego, I don't know. But this negative attachment, this is not something you need to be around. That has been exposed already with the sun, okay? Yeah, tower moment. Went to shit. That's what it looks like. Something went to shit. All right. And this person's all heartbroken and it looks like they're trying to cause you more trouble than what it needs to be. Continue focusing on your work. Don't worry about this shit. All right, because someone seriously is dissatisfied with their life. That's why that cracked cup is coming down at the bottom of the deck. Right under there is the goldfish. And it says you have an increase in material wealth and or spiritual growth. No wonder why you're in this energy of receiving. Okay, you are on the right path. Somebody else wants to create some sort of drama for you. And it's whoever the hell this hidden enemy is. It could be a mother figure, someone from the past. This could be someone that's being malicious, lying on you. All right, trying to manipulate a situation and keeping you in this energy of having to deal with a specific negotiation. When this person was moving in their ego, it was publicly seen that it caused the tower moment to try to get you off your path. I don't like it. Okay, it feels very negative, trying to block you and what you do for work. Eight of Pentacles. Let's see. Involvement with the law, December, Sag and or Capricorn. So you're receiving gifts right now because it kind of looks like Spirit's on your side here. You're being protected by your angels in connection to what you do for your career. All right. You're doing things to fulfillment. You're in alignment. You're in the public eye. Don't take a risk. Obviously, if there's a lot of conflict coming through and adversity coming your way, it's because you are in the public eye, you're receiving, and you need to stand your ground on this and continue to make progress. Again, this all started out with the transformation that was happening and surrounding your prosperity and abundance. Okay, so typically people are not too happy when you're winning. Okay, those that are miserable need to be with miserable people. If you're on a different path and you want to continue being happy and emotionally fulfilled, you have to remove yourself from situations like that. All right, let's see involvement with the law. I see the Two of Swords, the moon in Libra here. All right, so there's something in connection to a specific companion. Someone wasn't seeing something clearly. Maybe it was something that was unfair. Okay, with the Knight of Wands here. Could be with the fire sign. It looks like the Two of Cups. You are sitting here with your soulmate. I don't understand what's the problem. Okay, you're coming into alignment emotionally. Queen of Wands. Maybe it's that whatever your creative project is aligning you with your emotional fulfillment. You're more so balanced with the energy of yin and yang. All right, and this could be causing something or, you know, something wrong with this Empress energy. All right, yeah, somebody's grieving, is upset, is feeling sad. All right, wants you to fill out some sort of loss here and the connection to their manipulation. It didn't work. Their spell work did not work. You understand? All right, let's clear this out. I have Aries and Scorpio energy, a heavy Sagittarius. I have heavy Leo, Capricorns here, Pisces here, Libras here, Cancers here, and as well as Virgo. All right, so any of those placements could be of significance for you. Any of those moon cycles could be of significance for you. All right. Whoa. Someone really likes goldfish. Goldfish, aren't those? Yeah, they're like little crackers. I had gotten a message about goldfish crackers before as well. And I believe it was in a reading and where I said you were going to be at a market or something with a mother figure. That could be of significance. I don't know what reading that was. That was last month. I remember that. It was back in the month of May. Yeah, month of May. I remember doing that reading with the NYC tarot deck. I wish I would be able to leave little notes for myself when I receive those kind of messages. Give me 1 second. Let me just acknowledge everyone that's here. Chosen Divine, welcome in, sweetie. Thank you for being here. For all my moderators, I appreciate you, ladies. Thank you so much. Leave everyone to their own journey and frequency that they choose to be in. I love that. All right, let's see what Kipper has to say about this. All right, so we have thoughts here. I see the number 16. That is the energy of a tower. So again, Scorpio, Aries energy. Mars specifically. There could be a masculine that's thinking about a feminine energy here. The letters C and or M could be of significance in someone's initials. Poverty, number 37 here. All right, so someone is in the energy of difficulty. There could be someone that's living a very poor life at this time. Someone's concerned and or thinking of somebody in this energy. I see message of concern. That's what I feel. Someone's concerned and thinking about poverty, leaving somebody in poverty. If there is a woman that this person is concerned, there's something about a letter coming through, all right, and being shocked and or surprised and concerned about what message they're receiving here. Interesting. What else do I need to see? I see high honor. All right, so someone is either shocked that someone's receiving some sort of promotion, is being recognized, is heading on to the next level with something here with high honor. I see the number 25 there. There's a Sagittarian energy here in this reading as well. All right, high honor and bad health. It looks like if someone was meant to be in bad health, otherwise it came out to be that that person is moving to the next level. Somebody could have been dealing with some sort of illness. The mature man here. Okay, so somebody is dealing with illness. It could be a mature man. All right, what's going on here? Spirit is telling me that if you were supposed to be in this energy of poverty and in bad health, there's an energy of protection around you, and where others are concerned or thinking, how are you able to receive this promotion or stepping into the next level of something? And it's because of whoever this mature man is. All right, so I'm seeing the Hierophant energy here, where the Hierophant brings in a sense of you being part of a spiritual community, you being seen as a leader and or a teacher. And if you are associated, this mature man could be God, and he's bringing in all your blessings, and you're seen as this privileged lady. So whoever's in this energy of like thinking about this woman and how this person has been meant to be led into poverty, no. Message of concern says, I'm going to put you in the spotlight in front of all of your enemies once again. All right, and where you were supposed to remain in ill health, this mature man is technically making you this privileged lady. Okay? Yeah, I feel like the court case says you are meant to be gifted. Okay? So whatever that issue is with the law, it looks like you're receiving your gifts. You don't deserve what you're going through here. All right, show me the energy of this privileged lady. I don't think there's anything else to say. Thank you. All right. For whatever's happening for this privileged lady, there's a lot of changes coming in. Okay. And it happens to be in connection to a family room. All right. Let's see what this is all about. I keep seeing the Empress here with Taurus's energy. Moon in Taurus, Venus in Taurus in its domicile energy, and Uranus in Taurus at its very last degrees, 29 degrees of Taurus. All right, so today we are what? On the 22nd. By the 7th of July, we're going to be seeing Uranus enter the sign of Gemini. All right, and whatever revolutionary changes are supposed to be happening is going to start shifting. All right, let's look at this thoughts card here. Wheel of Fortune. See what I'm saying? I feel like somebody thought that you were supposed to be in this energy of poverty, and instead it turned the other way around. Wheel of Fortune, you're seen as you're okay. You have everything that you need. All right. So be careful that the energy and the shift in between right now, the energy of Taurus into Gemini, could be bringing some massive changes in your environment. Okay. Let's look at poverty. So if you were very abundant and you're moving into this energy of poverty, this is the reason why Spirit is warning you about financial matters. Okay, so there could be some sort of concern here. All right, the Knight of Swords is coming through with this energy of poverty. Why is that Nine of Swords here? The Knight of Swords. All right, this could be, again, the message that's coming through of someone being concerned about something. The Queen of Swords, interesting. With the World card at the... Someone's concerned about something coming to an end. All right, about the ending of whatever this chapter is in your life. The Lovers. Did I not just say, all right, how we're going to be shifting out of Taurus's energy and into the sign of Gemini with Uranus. All right, so whatever this chapter is that's closing out, it may be that you've been dealing with lots of difficulty overall with I don't know if it has something to do with a home, because again, it's coming through at the end with like family room. There's something about planning for the future and planning on, you know, stability in your life here. Family, career, something here is majorly changing. Could be for an Aquarius with the star card. That flipped out with the energy of the Six of Swords. So somebody's moving. All right, having like a brand new beginning and focusing more so self-love. All right, whatever may have been, for whatever reason, taken. I feel like there's a shift of focus here with the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords. All right, so the concern here is that the chapter that's closing out, it could be with a specific lover. It is coming out with the lover. So it could be a major change happening with the choices even that you've been making, something about it. All right, show me this high honor. High honor. I'm seeing the numbers 16, 37, 14, 25, 31, 5, 12, 9, and 21. All right. Something about the lottery. Interesting. The devil's coming out over top of high honor. All right. Why is the devil coming out over top of high honor? I feel like it has a lot to do with your career. That is Capricorn energy, 10th house. Ace of Wands. All right. Your career is changing here. Majorly changing. Show me this energy of bad health. You know what's crazy, right? Pluto creating some sort of disruption in your life, causing some sort of destruction overall, so that whatever falls down is rebuilt. That Capricorn energy there just kind of feels like major changes with Pluto stepping out of like Capricorn and into Aquarius is still at its very early degrees. All right, Pluto being retrograde, it's not going to enter Capricorn anymore, but for whatever reason, someone's having a major change in their career. All right, like their reputation being on the line, their public image, something about it. All right, so show me bad health here. Someone could have been dealing with some sort of illness. The death card, that's coming to an end. I'm telling you. I see Scorpio here, Capricorn here, Gemini, Taurus. All fixed signs, meaning Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And I'm also seeing it with the World card, heavy Saturn energy. Jupiter's here too. Okay, let's see. So there could have been restriction on someone's abundance, all right, their prosperity. There could have been some sort of blockage there so that this person could align with the path that they're meant to be on. Show me the mature man, 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. So again, whatever and or whoever is blocking you at this time, whatever's transforming in your life, it's for the better. All right. Privileged lady and change. There could be that there's a change in this energy. I see 9 of Swords and the Magician, heavy Gemini energy here. All right, so someone's in the energy of fear overall and how things are coming through and being manifested at this time. The Knight of Wands. I just looked at the 9th and the 12th houses together, which are both about spirituality. All right, so this privileged lady could be coming through as changed in their spirituality and the reason why things are very assertive for this person right now. All right, and it looks like a lot of hidden lies, all right? People trying to win at all costs or whatever it may be. The Queen of Wands, because you're seen in the spotlighting. You're seen as, again, I feel privileged. The 4 of Cups, the 9 of Wands. Almost as if you're not meant to receive is how I'm hearing this. The 5 of Cups with the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. This feels like you have to have some sort of boundary up. Prepare yourself for some sort of spiritual warfare, okay? Something's meant to leave you in the energy of feeling, I guess, left out, all right? Feeling rejected in love. Lots of mourning. It could be just many changes that have been happening to you, but I feel like overall you're okay. You're still balanced, all right? Things just may be slow at this time, delayed. You just have to be cautious, all right, on who you choose to invest in. My nose is going crazy. Show me this family room. Show me this family room. I'm seeing the number 21, which we do have the World card coming out over here next to the Lovers in connection to, yeah, something's being delayed. What is it? Whatever this Libra energy is, all right? Something about something being delayed with you ending something here with a legal case, it could be. All right. And the reason why you could be done, I don't know if you're having difficulties again with the family room. Yeah. There's some sort of opportunity being presented here, a brand new beginning here with the Hierophant. All right. So whatever the delay is the reason why you keep dealing with issues. All right. It feels like bringing things back into balance for you overall with the connection of a home or a family room. But it said you're going to have guaranteed success in connection to that new home, new attitude. Okay. So that seems to just be an illusion. Someone may be trying to remain in control of the situation, and this is obviously being seen. Again, I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of enemies in the background. So it's having to have you kind of like wait for a brand new beginning or wait for some sort of message or news to come in for you so that things can start transitioning. All right. Patty, welcome in. Tiff, welcome in. Who else? Did I miss anybody? I have not. Karan, welcome in, sweetie. All right. We got one more deck to go through, you guys, and we're out of here. Let's find out what the answer oracle, what Spirit wants us to know and focus on moving forward. All right. My nose is going crazy. Typically happens when I'm on point with something. Carolyn, welcome in, sweetie. Thank you for being here. Brenda said it's better than ever. Oh, okay, what was that? Purity. So someone's moving in the energy of innocence right here. Humility. All right. Reflection, confession, prayer, repentance. All right. Defending, protecting. All right. Some sort of guard energy is of guarantee here. All right. Maybe you're exchanging some sort of important information. You're chatting towards others. All right. Letting them know what's of importance here. Okay. You have the ring and prosperity flying out together. Geez. All right. So that marriage that's taking place, it is aligning you in connection to your blessings that are meant to come your way. I love this. All right. There's a token of good luck coming your way. All right. Lots of blessings, lots of wealth. There's something that you may have had to confess in prayer. Okay. In connection to you moving forward in humility. All right. And your overall could be in this energy of protecting yourself. All right. Maybe there was an exchange of information that has led you now to you having the specific bond with higher power. All right. With source that's meant to bring you in lots of abundance, lots of blessings. I feel like Spirit is trying to show a message here. What is it? All right. You may have been having to comply to some sort of rules. All right. You could have been persevering towards goals. Lots of abundance coming in. I feel like what you've dealt with was lots of loneliness, emptiness. All right. And what you were determined to rid yourself of this kind of energy. You wanted to just disappear. All right. And it could be that, you know, you have a heavy masculine energy here with the energy of the father that has been trying to teach you a lesson and or protect you from some sort of harm where it could have left you in the energy of feeling that you needed to purify your energy, that you have to like release yourself from whatever depression seems to be going on around you. But you have all this determination and belief in a victory. Like you're willing to go all out to get yourself into release, all right, the negativity from your life. There's a lot of freedom coming your way. All right. What are these unwritten rules that you've been dealing with here? We've got memories and gratitude. We've been speaking about this energy again, heavy on old acquaintances, all right, and feeling the need to appreciate those that may have been significant on your journey overall. Something or someone that you've been contracted to, you took an oath under something, all right, someone that you have an emotional bond with. This person knows your worth, all right. It looks like whatever your rewards are coming in, it's within reach overall. Let's see. I like it. And we've got the energy of eternity here. All right. Your dreams. Someone tried to keep you cursed to a specific nightmare. All right. Thinking that you weren't going to be able to achieve what it was that you desired. But you have way too much wisdom. This keeps coming out, the same energy. You have way too much wisdom. All right. You have lots of authority in your energy right now spiritually. for you to let anything take you down. All right, let's see. So I just want to say congratulations for those that have overcome and have done their reflection work, has been able to protect themselves, has been able to exchange the information of abundance and lots of positivity towards others, because you can tell you're moving in the energy of purity. All right, you've been persevering, and it looks like anything that was meant to take you down has only led you to be stronger. Great. Amazing. The Fool card, the High Priestess, your new journey here and focusing in on your intuition and being guided by your gut instinct has led you to overcome lots of adversity with this 5 of Wands energy. All right. This journey that you're now on, you were meant to receive in order to give to others. I'm seeing the 6 of Pentacles to the 9. All right. And as you continue on this journey here, it looks like you have lots of messages to put out there. There's a heavy energy of protection. I just saw the Emperor energy overall, which is connected to this father figure here. This is someone that was teaching you through adversity how to be seen as a leader when you receive, how you're meant to support others. All right. So that you can continue living in the energy of the favor of the Lord, I feel. Oh, wow. 6 of Wands with the Hermit, the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. You have everything but blessings coming your way. And so much emotional fulfillment. All right. This is part of your brand new beginning and following the path that you were meant to go on here. All right. With this Page of Cups, expressing love. I feel like it's time for you to start resting a little bit more. All right. It looks like you put in enough of hard work. Yeah. There's a major transition happening here now. Okay. Major. Lover's energy. Okay. So you could be heavily focused on your love life at this time. After giving so much of yourself to others, it looks like you were meant to continue pushing forward with lots of positivity coming your way. All right. I love you guys. I hope this resonates. We will do an all signs reading a little later on today. We'll go from Aries to Pisces. We'll find out what's going on collectively at the time. As we will be moving out tonight from the moon in Taurus at its exaltation to the moon in Gemini, which has a lot to do with the exchange of information and or news. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Catch you on the next